Bonjour and welcome to a new unboxing video, and today I've got something a bit different, really a bit different, but that I thought could be fun, and it's called Tiny TV Classics. And I've got the Batman here. They've done quite a few, because there's one from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000 and 2010s to now. Basically they've got, and this one is the 1960s one, I suppose. So basically you've got different style of television, and each TV is actually showing clips. I mean, yes, it is actually a working screen. So we're going to open it because I'm very curious about this. So those are done by what's it called? So that's from Basic Fun is the name of the company. I think you do have some that you can find in the UK. I think they're exclusive to Smith's Toys at present, but otherwise, I mean, they're available in other countries, but in the UK it's there. Otherwise, I think in the US it's Target and Walmart and probably Amazon as well. So they're not very easy to find. I mean, some of them are, because I think that people are much more interested with things like the Batman from the 1960s, or the upcoming Star Trek. There's a Star Trek one coming, and there's also a Back to the Future one, which seems to be rather popular. But then Family Guy, South Park, Friends, all kind of things like that don't seem to be as popular. I think people really like the idea of that for the 60s and 70s and 80s. So here you go. So all of them are on the same principle, of course. But I only have the Batman to show you. So basically this is the front. So you do have a real working remote, as they say, plus the television set. There is a try me package, but we're not going to try it, so that we have the full surprise. And on the side you've got images of Batman, Robin and the Joker. And well, let's open it and see. So what do we have in this box? We've got, of course, the instruction manual for the remote, which basically gives you all the details that you need to know. TV unit controller. You have you can actually, there's plenty of things you can do. You can switch it on, and the volume up, volume down. There is a battery, so you can replace the battery. Channel up, channel down, that's on the TV, and you do have the same thing on the remote. There is actually there is a sleep mode. You can replace battery. So basically that's the instruction I'm just going to show you here. I'm not sure you're going to see a lot, but here you go. And otherwise inside you do have a little decor. This one is, of course, Batman, because it's the Batman TV remote. So that's very cute. And then you've got a huge amount of plastic. And let's get the TV. So here is the TV. You do have the battery cover in the back. It's actually quite heavy. So this is a 1960s 70s style TV, as you can see, and you do have buttons on the side here and buttons on the side here. I suppose that and you do have the remote that goes with it. As you can see, it's big battery pack in the back. So I mean, that's kind of fun. So let's try it. I suppose that if I press on this, so it's quite interesting that there seems to be, let's try another one, or maybe I can just, it's, if it's, so there seems to be quite a few clips. I don't know how many. Let's try another one here. We've seen that one, but I think it's still in demo mode. So let's see what let's see if the remote works. Maybe I need to switch it on for some reason, because it's supposed to work, but maybe I'm pretty bad at it. It's quite possible. Or maybe it's just in... let's try and see what happens when we remove the plastic backing, because now we should have access to... So we switch it on here. You see, now it's working. The button wasn't working earlier. This is very cool. Actually, it's much better than I thought it would be. I'm actually very surprised because I expected, like, 5 seconds shots or anything, but no, you do have the full... So basically, yeah, it looks like it's starting to cycle the different clips. Let's see now if the remote works. So let's see if it pauses. Yes, it does pause. That's the pause button. So restart it again. And you can reduce the sound. That's actually very, very nicely done. This is really cool. That's the zapping. So here you go. That's the Batman TV. We're going to switch it off now. That's very nice. The switching off thing works very well. So those are really cool. I'm actually surprised. I didn't expect to enjoy this that much, but it's actually pretty fun. So I remind you that it's called Tiny TV Classics, and there's 4 different TVs, because you do have the 1960s one, which is this one, and then they actually on the back they are showing you've got the 1980s, 1990s, 2000 and the 2010s version, and of course each of them has a different program, so you have a program from that era. In all cases, I think that the retro 70s 80s is probably the Back to the Future in this set, and then there's one which is Family Guy, the other one must be Friends, and there's more to come. I know there's at least 4 or 8 more that are planned, including the second, and one of the second set has Star Trek for the 1960s one. So I don't know if the TV is going to be a different color. I haven't received the new one, but those are really good fun. So here you go. Those are done by Basic Fun, and apparently in the UK they're available from Smiths, but each time I look they seem to be out of stock, so they must be quite popular. Otherwise you can find them online, and in the US I'm sure it's Target and Walmart and other places like that have them. So anyway, I will speak to you again soon. Bye.